You wake up at 3 a.m., no alarm, no noise. Just your eyes, open in the dark. Your heart is a little too fast, your mind is a little too loud, and you lie there wondering why. Out of all the hours in the night, your body chose this one. Most people blame it on stress, or a bad dinner, or bad luck. But the real answer is far stranger. Your brain didn't wake you up by accident. It woke you up on purpose. And it has been doing this in one form or another for your entire life. Every night your brain runs a cycle: light sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, then back up again. This loop repeats every 90 minutes, all night long. And by the early hours of the morning, something changes. Deep sleep fades. REM sleep takes over. Your eyes move rapidly beneath closed lids. Your muscles go slack, almost paralyzed, while your mind runs full simulations of a world that isn't there. Sleep scientist Nathaniel Kleitman first mapped this stage decades ago when he noticed something odd on the recordings of sleeping brains. Rapid eye movement, bursts of activity that looked almost like being awake. During REM, your brain is nearly as active as it is right now reading this. But your body stays still, paralyzed on purpose. Why build something so elaborate? Researcher William Dement spent his career on that question. He found that REM sleep wasn't a curiosity, it was essential. Deprive someone of it, and their brain fights back, forcing more the moment you let them rest. And 3 a.m. sits right in the middle of the REM heavy part of your night. Here's the second clue. Your body temperature drops to its lowest point. Your cortisol, the hormone tied to alertness, hits one of its lowest points too, just before it starts climbing to wake you for the day. For a brief window, your body is caught between two states, suspended. Sleep researcher Eve Van Cauter tracked exactly this kind of hormonal rhythm, mapping how cortisol and other chemicals rise and fall across the night in precise waves. Your 3 a.m. wasn't random. It was written into your biology hours before you went to bed. So when you wake, heart pounding, mind racing, you're not broken. You're at a hinge point where your brain shifts gears, and sometimes the shift is loud enough to pull you out of sleep entirely. This is where the fear comes in. Call it the witching hour. Strip away the folklore, and you're left with biology. Cortisol is low, melatonin is fading. REM, with its vivid emotional dreaming, is at its peak. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, runs hotter during REM than in waking life. So if something wakes you mid-cycle, you wake up primed for fear before your rational mind catches up. Have you noticed how a bad dream at 3 a.m. can shake you for hours, in a way an 11 p.m. nightmare never quite does? That's REM density. The later into the night you sleep, the longer and more intense your REM periods become. All that extra dreaming has to go somewhere. Often it spills into your waking mind. Your brain is also cleaning house. Matthew Walker's research on sleep and memory showed certain stages act like a filing system, strengthening some memories and quietly discarding others. Emotional memories get processed heavily during these late REM-rich hours. Your brain isn't just resting, it's deciding what matters enough to keep. So when anxiety hits in the dead of night, sometimes it isn't new. It's an old fear, resurfacing mid-process, before your brain finishes filing it away. Every animal that sleeps seems to run some version of this same architecture. Cycles of deep rest, followed by strange, dream-heavy phases. An ancient system, refined over millions of years, still running its program in your skull tonight, exactly as it has every night of your life.